Alright, here we are doing our summer, midsummer, I don't know if it's late summer, July tour, see how things have changed. Coming in the gate, we have feral children out gardening. Right here on our vertical crop, or our vertical frames, is some lima beans that have kind of gone crazy and wild. They were originally growing up the two poles. Here's some basil that has gone to flower, and the bees love it, but I just made a whole batch of pesto from flowering basil that tasted awesome, so ignore the internet lore that tells you it doesn't taste good once it flowers. The cilantro kind of went to flower and seed, and it's kind of dying. Back there are some green beans. Last night we just had our first dish with them. It was really yummy. Further back are more green beans. Looks like something is mowing them down at a certain height. Not sure what, but I'm not happy about it. Over our next plot is our corn, which you can kind of tell has gotten very big. Yesterday was our first day eating some of the corn. It is yummy, but looks like the stink bugs have kind of getting into it, so there's a lot of spots on our corn, but it's still edible. Next we have our tomato patch. We have a cage up to kind of protect them. You see this one down here is getting munched on. I think the groundhog and rabbits are, getting their fill, but these here are large pink Daniel's tomatoes. Hey, please don't pull the corn down. Sarah, please get up and find somewhere else to play. Here, some full helpers here. Sometimes have strange ideas about how they're helping. Anyways, back to the tomatoes. They get to be a nice 1 to 2 pound size. This one here, probably about ready to take in. Yesterday, our total harvest was over 12.5 pounds of tomatoes. So, looking at what's ready right now, I think we could easily do another 12.5 pounds today. So we'll probably wait till tomorrow just because I don't have freezer space yet. Little basil plants in front. More tomatoes, some train red at the bottom, a lot of green ones up top. Another basil plant. Over here we have some of our little cherry tomatoes. One of the girls' favorite snacks is to come out and munch away. On the back side of the corn we have our Thai basil. Haven't tasted it. I hope it's still going to taste good because we had some yummy Thai dishes with it a while ago. Our fennel is looking a little wild. You can kind of see how big it's gotten down there. I'm guessing I probably should be picking this and doing something with it now, but we will soon, hopefully. Over here we have more basil. The ones that are looking a little bit sad right now are the ones we yanked off half of this morning to make pesto. Our pepper plants are finally making some, cute little peppers. They seem to have taken a while. There's one turning red down there, so I'm hoping it'll work out. We had one grew to the proper size. It turned yellow, but it got rotten on the inside before we got to it. So here's some curly leaf basil, more peppers. There's a little bit of carrots still peeking over there. I should probably take them in and eat them as well. More basil. Let's see, another pepper plant. They're looking pretty good. Hopefully we'll get some peppers. This was a volunteer tomato plant. What was here? Nothing? I don't think we actually planted anything here. Oh yeah, we had spinach, cabbages, lettuce, all that was here. Something got into all of our cabbage and killed all of our beautiful heads of cabbage, so we didn't get any of those. But look, it's another basil plant. Here is a cucumber plant and a watermelon plant that only made 2 watermelons. I just took one in yesterday, but the squash bugs are killing the cucumber plants. Over here, another plot. More cucumber plants that are dying. I think they're pretty much done. Again, the squash bugs, I think, killed those. On the side we have some beets that are still in the ground. We have these massive, giant, horrendously huge rutabagas, if I can even get to it to see. That thing's bigger than my head, I'm sure. We have multiple giant rutabagas. We probably should be picking them and eating them. We haven't yet. In here, there's also some surprise tomato plants, the black cherry tomatoes that we love a lot, so it's kind of a nice surprise to have those show up this summer. A little bit of Swiss chard.
There are 2 potatoes in here.
And there's potato plants down there. Okay.
One there.
Little potato plants. Hopefully we don't accidentally yank them up like I did the last 2 years ago. Okay, I just pulled all of those back. But I guess we shouldn't.
You covered up the potato.
Well, I wanted the path mowed. And it wasn't going to get mowed because it was tomato covered. Alright, so over here we have, look, more basil. I don't know what we're going to do with all this basil.
1 basil for every tomato.
Yeah, and then more sweet cherry tomatoes. And this big empty plot, it was all of our garlic, which got harvested, it's all inside. And there are 2 rows of something? Peas. For fall, peas have been planted. Hopefully they'll come up and we'll have peas. So that's pretty much the extent of the current garden situation.
Except for the herb gardens.
Oh yeah, the herb gardens are just all overgrown and wild. I can run over there maybe. Oh, okay, well Chris is actually weeding them. Oh, here are our strawberry plant patch, and we also planted borage, which borage really loves us, I think. It's a pretty impressive size, but these will need severely thinned this fall so that we get some better crops of strawberries next year. Oh, over here on the side there are supposed to be some little red beans, but they haven't really come up. But here, you can see our lima bean pods. They're getting to be a nice size. Hoping in a couple days we'll be grabbing a whole bunch of lima beans, and that will be yummy. Oh, there is more. Our compost got overgrown and wild. Giant pumpkin vine came out, and then squash bugs came and killed it, so we don't have pumpkins. But over here, we have planted asparagus. You can see the little wispy asparaguses. Oh look, it even looks like an asparagus. I can't tell you how excited I am, because when we first moved in here 4 years ago, we started asparagus from seed multiple times, multiple years in a row, and then never found a place for it. So I'm very happy that asparagus is coming. We'll peek at some of the herb gardens. Here is the sage plant that is left over from last year. Looking a little wild in here. The chamomile is kind of dying away. I didn't harvest any of the chamomile. I'm kind of disappointed if I didn't get to that. Calendula is still doing strong. Forgetting what this one is. More calendula, rosemary plants. And we added a second herb garden back by our smokehouse, which is back here. Oh, it looks like a little bear got left in the mud. But back here we have some stinging nettle that is loving the nice environment, so that'll be interesting. More calendula, St. John's wort, some licorice. You're right, the bear is all dirty because he got left outside. More calendula, some chamomile, I'm not sure I'll make it. And tucked in the back of the Rose of Sharon will be some more stinging nettles. So I'm kind of worried that this will become a massive stinging nettle spot, but who knows. Alright, and that's pretty much about all. Thank you very much.